Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's get started. Our topic for today is you are responsible for your life. Now, one of the opera quote that I really like is she said like nobody but you is responsible for your life. You are responsible for your life. What is your life? Okay, what is all life? What is every flower, every rock, every tree? Energy, and you are responsible for the energy you create for yourself, and you are responsible for the energy that you bring to others. Now, you are totally responsible for your life. Now, this is a fundamental principle you must embrace if you plan for happiness and success in your life and work. For many people, everything is someone else's fault. It's easy to blame others. It's easy to put the fault on others people, shoulder. But we forgot that everything is in our hands. We have to analyze ourselves. We have to observe ourselves before we have to blame ourselves before we blaming other people. It's easy. Your life, it's in your own hands. It's nobody else. When you fail to responsibly guide your direction and outcome, you set the stage for creating a miserable life. If you don't have a guide, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know where you're going, if you're just doing this and that and this and that, and you're throwing blames here and now, here and there, and all that kind of thing, you are creating a miserable life. Okay, a life that fulfills none of your dreams and aspirations. Excuses about your choices in life and excuses about what you feel you have accomplished and what you have not fuel dysfunctional thinking and consequently undesirable actions and behaviors. Make an excuse instead of taking 100% responsibility of your actions, your thoughts, and your goals are hallmarks of people who fail to succeed, both in their professional lives and their personal life. Think about it. Are you a kind of person who always make an excuse? Are you kind of person always blaming other people? Are you kind of person that always not taking the responsibility for your actions that you do? You keep blaming, oh, my actions is because you did this. You don't have to always react. You can respond. You can respond. Okay, that creates basically it's a hallmark for people who fail to succeed, both in their professional lives and their even personal life. Part of the power of taking responsibility for your actions is that when you spend your thinking time on success and goal accomplishment, you take power. You say, my life is in my hands. I can hold it like this. It's like I'm holding my phone, I'm holding a water bottle, I'm holding my scarf, I'm holding anything. Because that's how you hold your life. Because it's in your hands. You can change your life. Instead of blaming others, blame yourself. Sit down and say, take ownership. Take ownership. Instead of making excuses, you free up the emotional space formerly inhabited by negativity. When you take responsibility, you know that there is that negative and that excuses, it's no longer there. The negative voice in your head will run endless tape of dissatisfaction and rehearse negative, unsatisfying outcome over and over and over again. When you take the ownership of your life, when you take the responsibility of your life, you will end that negative voice in your head. Why? Because you will always think it's my life and I am responsible for everything that is happening. So I better take ownership and I better change my life. But the first step is you realize that. The first step is you realize that it's your life. It's nobody else. I used to be like that. I used to do them. I've done the mistakes like that before. When I say yes, it's somebody else. It's because of this. It's because of that. But I was blaming everybody, no, except myself. When I realized that, I had to change because it's my behavior. It's the way I think, my thoughts. When you sit down and when you say, this is my life, I'm taking the ownership. I'm no longer blaming other people of everything that is happening in my life. I can change my life. I can do better. I'm better than this. People who take complete responsibility of their lives experience joy and control of the circumstances. My God, if you take responsibility of your life, the joy that you feel, the happiness, even you think, oh, I'm in control of that, of the circumstances. If somebody starts fighting with you or argue with you, and you say, hang on, I don't have to deal with that person. If you are in a toxic environment and you say, I am in control of my life, I am in control of everything that happened, I don't have to deal with that. I'm better than this. You can remove yourself out. You can control the circumstances. You will be able to make a choice because you understand that they are responsible. You are responsible of your choices. Nobody else. There is a realization from which all potential personal growth emerges. When you take an ownership of your life, you start identifying the areas that you really need to improve. And you work on it. And you develop that personal growth. You start working one step ahead or one step at a time to change the thing that is not really going well. Because you know it's your life, it's nobody else. There is only you in this earth, only one person, only you. Nobody else. There is no copy, there is no duplication of you. It's only you. You have got to realize that it's your life. This is the realization that you are responsible for everything you do in your life, no matter the external circumstances. Regardless of what's going on around you, in your environment. You know you are responsible. You know, I don't have to react. I can respond to this. I don't have to stay in a toxic environment. I can remove myself. I don't have to stay in a toxic house. I can remove myself. I don't have to hear these negative words. I can go where I can always hear positive words. Everyone is compelled to adapt, worth, or some degree of faith. When you come to be in charge of your worth, you no more have to struggle to make people around you conform to your requirements. Instead, you can adjust your worth to fit the scenario that face you in the world. You know what you're worth. You know you are better. You know you're not going to say, oh, this person, I'm expecting this from you to do it for me. No. You go and do it yourself. Don't seek your worth from other people. Look within yourself. Know that you worth more. You know you're worth more. You know your worth. You know you're better. It's a straightforward choice to take responsibility for yourself, as well as your own worth, that allows you to control what happened to you. We do not constantly regulate what happened to us. However, we still preserve how we analyze what occurs to us and how we respond to what occurs to us. Because we are constantly in charge of our experience. We are constantly taking an energetic duty in what is accompanying ourselves. We are still analyzing the significance of every minute and also every occurrence. We are constantly producing values about ourselves and also others. Whether we know it or not, we are already choosing our activities. We are already responsible for our adverse experiences. We just are not always mindful of it. If you sit down, if you observe, if you analyze, if you take the ownership, you will say, yes, every experience that you've gone through, every experience you had, it's your own choice. It's the activity that you put in. So you're still responsible, but you're not you're not always conscious about it, or you're not always aware about it. Les Brown said, accept responsibility for your life. Know that it's you who will get you where you want to go. No one else. No one else. It's only you. Not your mother, not your father, not your spouse, not your friends. It's only you are responsible. But you're not going to realize that until you take ownership of your own life, until you take ownership and responsibility of the activities, of the actions that you do every single day. Because you are responsible. It's easy to blame others. It's easy to say, it's your fault, it's not mine. It's their fault, it's not mine. It's very easy to blame others, but it's hard to blame ourselves. It's very hard. But we have to accept that. We have to accept that, yes, it's my responsibility and it's my actions that I've put or the way I react. You have to accept that. Accept that you are responsible for your life. Nobody else. If you want to go where, if you want to achieve your dream, if you want to go where you really want to go, you've got to realize that everything is in your hands. It's nobody else's hand. Nobody else's hand. It's only you. So take responsibility of your life. Know that you are responsible of whatever you want to go. Know you're responsible of your life. Take ownership and start changing your life. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.